Gallifrey gals. Gallifrey gals. Gallifrey gals.
Okay.
You're completely fine. Every time you apologize to me for hitting me, I'm like, I've never felt it. I've not once felt it.
I was like, oh, I think I'm like cooled down enough to put my hat back on, but also this is the blue. And it's only on the front because this just touches back here.
It just comes off. That's pretty good.
Because I use semi-permanent dye. You know, I'm sure if it weren't, it would also still rub off a little bit. But
yeah, that feels right for some Red Dwarf.
Mirrored. I know, right? I was like, for Red Dwarf, it seems... Oh my gosh. Red Dwarf. We spoiled it. We're here to watch Red Dwarf.
No,
oh my gosh.
Spoiler.
Ah, oh no.
We're getting dwarfed. Hi.
I'm Kat.
I'm Paula. And yeah, we're on Series 10 of Red Dwarf. Episode 3. I don't know what it's called. It'll tell us.
It will tell us. These last two were great.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying the start of Series 10 so far.
It's been so good. And there's only 6 episodes, which I think is also going to be such a positive like effect on the pacing and flow of the show. The seasons that I think it was only one series that we had 8 episodes, which was Series 8. I think.
Yeah.
Whether it was one,
right. I think you're right.
Whether it was 1 or 2, it's not that.
Yeah, it might have been 2. Maybe it was 7 and 8, but yeah.
And not that we didn't still have fun with those episodes, but it's that same thing where it's like it really dips in the middle, like story. You know, like when it's like those couple episodes in the middle feel very
felt like they
did this need to be here?
Did it felt like they were just needed to make another episode, which is a funny thing to say about a show with 8 episodes, because that's even then, that's not that many.
But it's just so funny for depending on the show that it is.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, Series 10, Episode 3. That last one was so funny with Lister.
Oh my gosh, I loved it. Him talking to himself as his dad is so... throwing his guitar out the airlock and being like, you don't understand me. I hate you.
Just don't get me, Dad.
Oh man, it's good.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's up.
What's in store? What's Kat going to be wearing this go around?
That's the best.
Hey, by the way, have you noticed that our Patreon image has changed to a really dope drawing of Paula and I as Red Dwarf theme?
Pretty awesome.
Thanks, Jilly-bean. It's Gilly.
I would say Gilly.
I would say Gilly-bean. I think I've said Jilly-bean.
Could go either way.
Either way, you're fucking awesome.
Oh my gosh, you're
either way, you're fucking dope.
Yeah.
So yeah,
incredible.
We're gonna go do that now.
All right.
But it's just cool seeing me in one of Kat's outfits.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
That's what I just want. One of Kat's outfits.
Someone pointed out that I'm what's her face from the
Hollow Ship episode, and I loved it because.
We were so happy.
Gilly Bean, on our Instagram post, someone had pointed that out, and then Gilly Bean was like, well, I couldn't make Paula Rimmer. Like, that's not right. Oh, it was good. It's great. I love it. Anyways, okay.
Stop whatever you're doing, bud. We're having a crazy golf championship in the Medilab.
The outfit?
Out of bounds, marked by the
That's crushed velvet. I'm trying to get a feel for like the
straight shot into the medical student's practice rig.
Why?
What is it, pork? I found a deep freeze down on B deck next to Crichton's quarters.
That can't be good. No.
Just enough. Catch you later.
Okay, I thought the joke was gonna be, it was like,
I'm loving this pork.
We might find out still.
Maybe needs a little more soy sauce. Ow!
ow!
Cool, I was working real hard. Oh, gross.
Ew.
You've been reading again, haven't you?
Yeah.
Don't read, it messes you up.
It's part of my robotics course.
Oh, that's right. He joined.
I feel so inadequate. I wasn't even toilet trained when I was 5. I mean, Shakespeare. I'd understand anything he wrote, but man, what a dude. A dish fit for a king. That was Shakespeare. What a great expression. That's a great expression. I love that expression. That's Shakespeare. You've got to hand it to it. In a pickle? That was another Shakespeare expression.
Is
in
it?
A pickle? How brilliant is that?
I didn't know that.
And how is that relevant to our non-pickly lives here in Deep Space today?
Yeah, he came up with a lot of phrases.
I didn't know in a pickle was Shakespeare.
I'm assuming, I don't know
When
for
will people
sure,
learn?
Bad haircut.
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his bad haircut. He's got a skullet.
True.
Bald mullet.
A skullet. That's a great. I love that.
You wouldn't want to go out in public with this guy.
I'm not the one-dimensional cleaning droid.
What's it gonna be? I found a vacuum cleaner.
Stain.
Smudge.
Smear.
Speck. Oh, speck. Speck. Speck.
Rejuvenation shower.
Rejuvenation shower, sir, and returns the body to any point in its
What?
past.
That's not gonna be
It can
good.
restore you to your physical prime. I can go back to last Thursday.
I love Cat.
I cherish him.
It's Swedish.
Oh no.
It's a flat pack, self-assembly.
It's IKEA.
Oh
We have
shit.
to build it ourselves. It's just an Allen key and a Phillips key.
There's no way they're gonna build this right. It's all like
way.
IKEA parts. Look
It's
at
gonna
this.
be wrong.
Amazing. That was good.
What about all these spare parts we didn't use?
That's so IKEA.
Oh, look, we have taken this thing apart and put it back together.
It looks like it's
100
taped. They
times.
taped it.
Is it not aligned? In no area. It's good to go. It's aligned. Let's do it. Oh,
Cool
sir,
paint
what about
on it
your
like that.
socks?
Oh, gross.
I'm rejuvenating the socks.
Oh, it's still going to them.
Those alarm brackets were for...
Pack self-assembly rejuvenation
Look at the
showers.
breath.
I know the breath.
Time
Oh my
travel, sirs.
gosh.
Yet again.
It's always Earth with you guys.
Cat could give two shits.
Who's to say it isn't a planet entirely populated by naked warrior cat babes who need me to make love to them? Albion, sir, is better known as Britain.
Oh,
the
my
year
goodness.
Is 23 AD.
That's a long time ago.
Fighting, vomiting, and passing out.
That's not
you.
different.
A phase that doesn't end anytime
Yeah.
soon. I have the returner remote right here.
Does it need a battery by any chance? 8 volts, about yay big?
Is it
Yeah, I
sitting
left
on
it
the
on
table?
the table, yeah.
We'll make a battery.
Out of what? Trees and moss?
Out of potatoes. We did it at school.
No way you can do that.
Connect them up, we've got 8 volts, and can return home.
8 volt.
Have any potatoes and won't get them until the
And where are you gonna
16th
get
century.
wires?
The exact same battery, but with lemons.
Britain in 23 AD, sir, doesn't have any lemons either. Best guess, sir, India.
India? How far's that?
4,000 miles, sir.
In 6 months.
I can't wait. We're in a real pickle.
Man, they're really gonna walk?
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is what this is. I wondered where they were gonna be.
Yeah, like how they were gonna get here.
Oh my gosh. I love that his matches the rest of his outfit.
Of course it does. Can you imagine him not having that?
Then they were drowned to death. 3 deaths to appease the 3 gods. The harvest would be bountiful.
Right, have you got any lemons?
They've not
Look
been
at how
washed
real
in
those lemons
Europe.
are.
Persia paith you all for this very fruit.
This one here, is it famous?
We're in search of lemons in general.
8.
Walked across half the known world for 8 lemons.
You're right, that's absolutely insane.
10.
Make it 10.
Have you got a bag?
It's a bag.
In 23 AD, the rich have satchels made of goat hide. They drop things, sir.
Drops things.
We need copper for the positive electrode.
Copper? Where are we going to get copper?
Isn't Britain famous for its
Oh
copper?
no.
I said we needed a shopping list. Didn't I say we needed a list? Copper coins made of copper. I think I read that somewhere. Copper?
Next up, galvanized nails.
3 weeks for a few lousy nails?
3 weeks.
You have to remember, sir, that many things have yet to be discovered, and an oxen had a higher standing in society than a woman. Where did the oxen go wrong?
Jeez.
Color purple is a luxury item. It's made from crushed seashells, and only the very rich can afford it. Jesus. Yes? Something to my mate too. Oh. My apologies. No worries.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny.
This is when he was supposed to be alive. So how old
He'd
would
be
he
in
be?
India?
Who knows?
How old would he be?
In 23 AD, he'd be...
23. He's got 10 more years. Oh my gosh. Man, his bits go on for so long.
23.
It's like, we know what the punchline is going to be sometimes, but...
That's how old that guy looks.
So this is like Club 1830, the holy version?
I'm gonna get his autograph.
I'm gonna get his autograph.
No.
You don't even believe in him.
Look, this is a once-in-a-lifetime
I don't even
opportunity.
believe in him.
But you're him off the Bible, aren't you? What's wrong with that?
Oh, Rimmer, please don't say that.
He doesn't know about the Bible yet.
We'll get talking. I'll tell him my middle name's Judas. One thing could lead to another. We could wind up big buds.
Yeah.
Judas embodied all the traits my mum wanted me to have.
What?
Two-faced, double-crossing, connive and snitch.
Well, I think
'Cause
she
you
got
did
it.
I'm very proud of you.
Yeah.
She was a member of the Church of Judas. They believed that Jesus asked Judas to swap places with him, was crucified.
What?
And Jesus was able to show up the following Monday and say, I'm back, baby, I'm back.
What?
Jeez Louise.
James means twin, Didymus means twin. Judas was Jesus' twin bro.
Twin bro. No.
According to the Church.
According to
The Church of Judas. Yes.
And became someone who was sneered at and reviled throughout history.
Just like you.
Hey.
Fear thou art impatient for thine food, please. Join.
Wow.
Wow.
What an honor. I'm a man of peace.
Then thou shalt sit next to me.
Dish fit for a king.
Who's the one on the end? Is it Judas?
Is it Judas?
They're onto us. Problem?
Mine enemies are many.
I'm there.
What if they go back in time and meet Jesus? What a weird premise.
But this door isn't going to hold for long.
I must face them, forgive them, and teach them the gift of love.
They're gonna take Jesus.
I have pain, but it will pass.
What is gonna be the twist here? That's not actually Jesus.
It can't be.
No.
It stores energy, sir. Electromagnetic interactions between subatomic particles, all from the lemon.
What's a lemon?
Oh, what's a lemon?
Enjoy the moment. You're no longer the dumb one.
Thanks, bud.
Thanks, bud.
Oh no, they took Jesus with them. Oh,
This
no.
can't be good.
At last I can get a change of underwear. These suckers are riding so hard they'd show up on x-rays.
Oh my gosh.
You can store any object into its strange walls and then carry these objects I'm dizzied by its journey. The demon returns.
Sciatica pain.
Lister, have you given Jesus a vindaloo?
Got a jalfrezi.
It sleeps, it wakes. Excuse me.
What in the world?
I think he's got a kidney stone we may need to operate.
His kidney could shrivel and die.
Mumps and root marrow injection. Yeah, I asked for the rube jab. Woke up with a boob job. I'm perfectly qualified, sir. After all, I've been operating on Mr. Lister for
Yeah,
years.
totally qualified.
You what?
Hey, wait, what?
I asked Mr. Rimmer for permission.
Oh my gosh. Is that why you ended up with a boob job?
You remember the searing agony you were in? Yeah. Well, that's because I performed a splenectomy on you,
A
sir.
splenectomy?
My spleen. You
Oh
removed
my
my spleen.
gosh.
It's with the rest of your organs in the freezer. Next to my quarters. On
That's where it is. That's where it came back. That's what he ate. His organs. You knew it was gonna come back.
Excuse me. Up his urethra, locate the stone and haul it out. Right, and the only urethra I know is Urethra Franklin.
Jeez.
It's the last place any man wants anyone inserting anything.
You're stuffing stuff with Schneiberhauser.
His Schneiberhauser.
But me, as self-appointed president of the Schneiberhauser Owners Society,
Jeez.
let me tell you, that is not a standard operation. Who needs anaesthetic? Just tell him what you're going to do, he'll faint on the spot. I barely know him.
I barely know him.
Oh my gosh. I don't even have
Don't
a
look at me.
penis and
I'm
I
done
felt
throwing up
physical
for today.
pain just when he pulled that wire up.
I'll hold it. It'll be an absolute privilege to hold it. This is the high point of my entire career.
Holding
Jeez.
Jesus's dick.
Books on the table if you get bored, computer
Jesus
games.
can't
feel
read.
free.
Just the bag.
Just the bag.
At least I imagine he can't read.
I don't think many
Jesus,
people in
sir,
that time
good
could
morning.
read. I don't know what.
He's gone.
I guess he could read. Did he find
He
out about
found himself.
Oh, look, I didn't think.
Didn't it occur
See,
to
I
you
need
that
that
him reading about
outfit.
how many wars Christianity's caused might mess him up a bit?
Ooh, that's good.
That.
What about Christmas? We've killed Wallace and Gromit. He's gone back to 23 AD, and we can't go and get him because he's taken the remote.
We do have a spare, sir.
Better put a battery in it.
Tell him that I will be in the tavern, drinking wine in great plenty until my legs do the dance will turn to dark, vile thoughts and I'll start coveting my neighbor's oxen.
Oh. Yeesh.
I might make a small statue out of wood and idolize it a bit.
You better watch yourself. God is a jealous God.
Commandment, thou shalt not kill?
That's not killing, it's genocide. I think that's okay.
Jeez. Oh, God.
Don't you
talk about Red Dwarf getting...
He wrote those commandments in a rush.
Well, those rules obviously don't apply to him. They apply to people.
Mm-hmm.
10 commandments seem to ignore the rights of women and children.
Jesus!
I'm not fighting you, Jesus. If you like punching Gandhi.
He starts slap fighting. I love a good slap fighting scene.
I presumed that throughout history, all famous people were amazing. And then I met you. In fact, you're a bit of a knob. Just like me. Which means that I'm okay.
Jesus of Caesarea, the guy who caused all the wars.
Of Caesarea.
You're not the same
You mean
Jesus.
Jesus of Nazareth.
Son of Rachel,
There it is.
Samuel the chicken stealer.
There it
Son of
is.
Rachel the fornicator and Samuel the chicken stealer.
Yeah, there's a few of us. There's Jesus, son of John with a funny nose. Jesus, son of Luke. Does this mean I'm not the son of God?
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, bugger.
Take what you've learned and do something with it.
Get your bags, genuine JC bags, people. Come on.
Jesus. Table for two. Judas.
Sit down!
That was pretty good.
They choose to do some very interesting things, don't they?
It's so funny to be like, let's have them go back in time. That is not what I thought that episode was going to be about.
No!
I thought it was going to be about them getting, like, younger, and it said they go back in time and meet Jesus. Sort of.
Sort of, kind of.
Bring him back to the future, remove his kidney stone.
Which, like, you're welcome.
So weird.
That was... Yeah.
I loved how they brought back the joke about the organs. And I, like, you can tell right there, because you're like, okay, there's going to be something. The way this is being set up, this is gonna come back at some point. But they waited just long enough that I had forgotten about it until the callback happened, which is the perfect time, right? So, like, oh, man, that was funny.
That was good. It was good delivery, too.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It just always cracks me up when people try to say, like, don't ruin this show, or, like, it's just, they're like, this show's just a comedy, they're not trying to make any statements or whatever.
Oh,
and
gosh,
it's like
they constantly are saying
all the
something.
time.
Of course they are. They have been always.
Always.
Remember the episode about war?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm. So it's just always, it's always fun to see an episode like this. They went for it. I think it was really fun. That was fun.
Yeah.
I liked it. It did make me think about
What?
Patreon lets you leave an exit survey if you choose to.
Yes, of course.
And sometimes I glance at them. And there was one that happened near the beginning of August.
Yeah.
What was it exactly? Because you can say, like, some other reason, and then you can say specifically why you're leaving.
Someone has left me as a reason, specifically just my name as their reason for leaving a different Patreon of a team of people I'm a part of. And they told me about it laughing, and I was like, that's very fun. I'm sorry. I was so unlikable that you could no longer support an entire
the rest of the crew. We've gotten some intense ones, some mean ones, some very sweet ones too, if people. So, but this one said, how did they word it? Blasphemy is something I will not stand for. I expected better from Katrina.
I expected better from Katrina.
And I
was expecting you to say I expected better from Paula.
I know.
I'm the one
I was like, how new of a fan are you? Because
like, what do you?
I feel like it's very like I just looked at Parker and I was like, I wonder what blasphemous thing I said.
I mean, thank you to them for signing up for the Patreon at all without knowing us that well.
But then just immediately we're like, I will not stand for blasphemy.
Yeah, what in the world?
I expected better of you. And I was like,
what in the world?
to some people, my entire existence is blasphemous.
Right?
So, and it seems like you might be one of those people. I laughed so hard.
Like,
and it still makes me laugh.
Goodbye.
I was like, did I say like God's damn it or something? Like I'm like, there's so many possibilities. I talk about being gay. Like there's so many.
Maybe just the fact that you say God's
is a thing instead of God.
Maybe, yeah.
It's possible. Listen, everyone's got their thing.
Whatever, live and let live.
Like whatever.
You know, that's
just don't be mean to people. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Golden rule. Yeah.
Which is in the fucking Bible. Jesus said that the greatest of these is love. Love your God, love your neighbor as yourself. Those are the greatest commandments. That's what he said. It's in the Bible. Look it up.
Suck it.
I'm not seeing a lot of loving your neighbor as yourself out there, folks.
Well, just a few. The rest of you.
I just mean in general about the world, not about
the world.
You specifically. Not about you.
It's more of a general, which is like what that episode was just saying is like the general like statement of like, all the terrible things that come from people worshiping me. And it's like, it's not all.
People like manipulating this thing for power, which is always, you know, like it's going to happen in any kind of like faith movement or anything, right?
For sure.
People are or people and they ruin things.
Yeah, exactly. It's there's always that person and part of a group. You know?
It's so funny the idea that Judas was Jesus's
twin brother.
Not
even just
and,
brother.
Like, died in his place so that Jesus could like be like, I'm alive.
3 days later to be like, you thought I died? Nah.
I kind of want to be like, if that's what the Church of Judas believes in this context, why are you a church at all? Because he didn't do anything godly if he didn't come back from the dead. I don't know why.
Like, I guess you're just worshiping the sacrifice he made for the beginning of Christianity. Which is interesting. But of course it would be Rimmer and Rimmer's family. That was a part of the Church of Judas. Yeah. I'm curious if that's been brought up before in the past and we just maybe don't remember.
The middle name thing
name has been brought up.
But I don't think the church thing has.
Yeah.
I don't remember that, So.
We have watched a lot of Red Dwarf, though.
We have.
And it's changed so much over the course of all of the series. So
it sure has.
If it has, we missed it. Not missed it, we forgot. Yeah. Whatever. It made for a funny joke again. So, yeah.
Well.
Your mother wanted you to be a two-faced, backstabbing,
conniving snitch.
Conniving snitch. She must be so proud.
Yeah. I love the idea. I wish we had seen more of their walk, their 6-month walk.
I would have loved to see that, but also a funny joke.
Sorry, everyone. Where they walk out, they have all those.
Britain known for their copper.
Like, we're not going back. And the beards they had when they first.
Oh, it was good. That was good.
I didn't know you could do that experiment with lemons. I think I only knew it would work with potatoes.
I actually, because I'm pretty sure in the what game is it? One of the Nancy Drew games. I think there's one. I've never played the Nancy Drew games until recently. I've played one of them, and it's a spooky like haunted house one. And you have to charge up a phone, and you have to figure out a system. And I think they use lemons in it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm not thinking about it until this moment where I'm like, oh yeah, shit, because I'd only ever done it with potatoes growing up.
I never did it myself, but I'd only ever heard. I'd heard about it, and I'd only heard about it with the use of potatoes.
It was pretty crazy. It's a pretty wild thing.
Like
what?
Oh yeah.
What? Wow. Humans are wild, because then there's that conversation, the fascinating like
how did someone discover?
You just like you put something in or a potato and then connected it to another thing and
you're like yeah this works. How many things do you think they stuck those things into before they found something that created?
It's the thing of like how many people died trying different fruits
Yeah.
Before they found ones that were different mushrooms. Before, man, I would pay so much money to see the first person that ever took psychedelic mushrooms.
Oh.
Gods, that would be so good. That would be so good. Can you imagine? You're just like, I'm gonna eat this food.
Well, no wonder, like, that was part of, like, a lot of, like, religious
hugely.
acts, you know? Because you're like, you would be like, I'm seeing, like, the
I
gods
just saw
right
God.
now. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna say, listen, I've done some shrooms.
And you saw God?
I went through an ego death. That's what it felt like. It was a wild experience. Anyways, you know what's worth it?
You know what's worth it? Subscribing to this YouTube channel, giving the video a thumbs up, leaving us a comment to let us know, anything you want to tell us except a spoiler.
And don't be weird.
And don't be weird. We would never be weird, so please you don't be weird.
We're never ever weird. I am never a weird human.
The only place we're weird is on our Patreon. And if you would like to see that, you can come over to our Patreon and support us there. It's what keeps the channel running. You get access to our full back catalog, full-length reactions, our Discord community.
I thought you were going to say full back cow. And
our full back cow.
Why?
Probably because you're flipping your little ears that kind
Probably
of
because I'm in that, I'm just a little... Just a little cow.
I just want to be a sheep. Ba, 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 ba.
Oh, wow.
Talking about Jesus.
Anyways.
Yeah, check it out. Stuff.
You're the best.
We'll catch you next time as we smoke us a kipper and see you for breakfast.
My right shoulder is still not great right now.
You should be careful.
The salute is working.